Good morning. Hope everyone is doing good today. This is Thresa. Just wanted to share with you a thought I had last night and began to ponder the word change as I'm walking around our place, and I'm realizing, wow, things have really changed. The world has changed, and for some people, a lot of things have changed, and for other people, not so many things have changed. Maddison Alcedo said that change is inevitable, but growth is optional. I like that. We all have change. Sometimes there's good change. Like we are expecting a new grandbaby in September. That's change, and that's good change. Looking forward to that with anticipation. I know things will be different when we have that extra little girl around here, but I'm looking forward to it. And then there's change that is sad. It's grief. It's when we've lost someone or something, whether it's job or decrease in finances or health or just name it. You know, recently we lost a very precious woman in our church, and wow, that's hard change. And it leaves people reeling with, oh, wow, what do I do now? Like a husband that everything he looks at reminds him of his wife. And so that kind of change is hard. It's difficult to know how to go forward. And then there's some change that we think is going to really be hard and mess us up, but it ends out being good. I'm reminded of when my daughter became pregnant out of wedlock, and I was devastated. I had taught her purity and holiness, and then to hear that, I thought, oh wow. And so I remember just crying, and I called my mother-in-law, who's a very wise woman, and I said, it's just eating my lunch. And she shared with me a story of a mutual friend who also had a daughter that became pregnant out of wedlock. And she said, my friend's name is Becky, and she said that, she cried and she flailed and she threw herself on the ground and just threw a royal fit because she didn't like the circumstances. But when she stood up and dried her eyes, her daughter was still pregnant. And I thought, you know what, that's good. There's some things that's inevitable. Change is inevitable. And I can throw a fit, I can flail, I can throw myself on the ground, but change is inevitable. What I want to do through everything that comes my way is I want to grow, and I want to grow in the Lord. And I want to draw closer to Him. I have this promise in Hebrews 13:5 that He said, I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. That's comforting to me, that irregardless whether I am high or low, He's with me. His love will never change. His love for me will never fail. And then, I'm thinking of, we're in a time of change right now, and it's a whole new way of living. We don't even have a paradigm by which to guide our activities by. But I'm reminded of James 1:5, where he says, you know what, if you don't have wisdom, if you need wisdom, if you need to know what to do, how to do, God says, I'll give you that wisdom. So this morning I believe that change is inevitable. And what I want to leave you with is, let's grow. Let's take this opportunity, whether it seems good or bad, or it seems like it's bad, but it may turn out good. Let's just take this time and say, Lord, what do you want me to do in this? What do you want me to do today? I trust that you are blessed today and that you're encouraged as you just take a little bit of time in His presence today. God bless, guys.